host, Asian MMA. Today I'm reviewing Chuck Liddell versus Rich Franklin, my afterthoughts. I picked Chuck Liddell to win this fight. Before I go any further, look at this hat. Tap out hat, just got as door prize at the place I watched at. And I gotta say, man, this hat cost me almost 200 bucks because I put money on Chuck Liddell to win. I was completely sold he would win this fight, but Rich Franklin, broken arm and all, knocked Chuck Liddell out. Damn, disappointed, man. Going into this fight, I was completely sold in my mind. Rich Franklin didn't have that knockout power to knock out Chuck Liddell. But the opposite, man. Chuck Liddell's chin, it's gone. There's nothing there, man. It's like a piece of paper. It was steel before. Now it got weathered down to like paper, you know. It's like sheet metal. Very disappointing. Big props to Rich Franklin. Broken arm and all, man. Seriously, broken arm. You know, his arm looked disgusting when he was talking to Joe Rogan. But man, broken arm, went for a left hook. He's not afraid. No, it's fuck it. It's broken. I'm still going to fight on. I was like, wow, that's some heart, man. Left hook, and then a short right hook. I'm like, 5 seconds left. It connects on Chuck Liddell. He's flopping on the floor. I'm just like, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. You got knocked out with 5 seconds left in the round. Oh my god, man. 5 seconds. I was pissed, man. I was like, 5 seconds. You know, it would have been really interesting round two because by round two, everything would have reset. Chuck Liddell could have like assessed that his left arm was useless. All he had to do was watch out for that right hand, and probably Chuck Liddell would have won that fight. Oh man. Maybe the reason why Chuck Liddell lost is because, you know, Joe Rogan, Mike Goldberg didn't say he had the look in his eyes. I'm going to put an annotation right here for what I'm talking about. But seriously, all joking aside, big props to Rich Franklin. Broken arm and all. I've said it 3 times now. Broken arm and all. He pulled out the victory. Showed great heart. Good for you. Chuck Liddell, you are done, man. You are no Randy Couture. Your chin's done. Your fighting's done. Become a coach. Do something else. Be an ambassador of the sport. Don't want to see you fight no more, man. You got knocked out like 4 out of 4. Damn, man, you're done. Okay, co-main event. Pat Barry versus Miracle Crow Cop. I had Pat Barry going in this fight, man. I just thought he was so hungry. He could pull off the win. You know, he's basically a young Crow Cop, in my opinion, you know, without the ground game. Crow Cop came in. He looked, I don't want to say he's back in pride form, man. He's far from that. He's trigger shy. You know, even when he knew Pat Barry would not go to, you know, he wouldn't take him to the ground. He looked trigger shy. He's not, he looked decent in the fight, but I would not say he looked awesome in that fight, okay? In my opinion, in round 1, Pat Barry, if he would have, like, went to the ground with Crow Cop after he knocked him down, I think there's a good chance Pat Barry could have finished Crow Cop. You know, I don't know what's going on with his pride or whatnot, but I think he could have won that fight, in my opinion. But seriously, good for Crow Cop. I don't know what happened to his face. He battled through it. Good for him, man. Submission. I didn't think Pat Barry would tap that fast. It must have been in pretty deep. Damn. I got killed on this card, man. Next fight, Paulo Thiago versus Martin Kamen. I had Thiago, man. I was like, man, if Thiago can hang like toe to toe, fist to fist, head to head with number 2 welterweight, you know, John Fitch, number 2, number 3, you know, he's in there. You know, Paulo Thiago's no joke. If he can do that with the number 2 guy, this is going to be like a walk in the park for him. But Martin Kamen showed up and he got stuff done, man, on the feet and on the ground, which I was really surprised at. Completely outclassed Paulo Thiago. Paulo Thiago, he had nothing, you know, nothing to answer. Who fought next? Ben Rothwell against Gilbert Ival. Yeah, can't even talk, man. Chuck Liddell. Chucky, you made me lose money, man. I thought you had that fight. Gilbert Ival. I picked This is the one fight I got right on the fight, man. No, what am I trying to say? This is the one fight I got right on the card. Ben Rothwell, I thought he would lose in a standing matchup, and I thought he would have an easy victory if he got the fight to the ground. Personally, I thought there's a good chance it would end by TKO, but Ben Rothwell pretty much brought to a decision. 29-28, I had it scored for Ben Rothwell. Gilbert did his stuff in the round 2. Last fight, I want to keep this short because I don't know if my time frame's going. Carlos Condit, right? Yeah. Versus McDonald. McDonald looked awesome, but the experience factor finally came into play once it hit the ground, and to a spot where McDonald wasn't comfortable, you know. Once he got off his back, Carlos just unleashed bombs and stopped the fight. In my opinion, McDonald, you know, he was intelligently defending himself. Personally, I think the ref should have let them continue fighting, you know. He let him hit him once, and then he's like, nope, that's it. Gotta stop the fight. Gotta stop it. Personally, I would have threw that fight as a draw. I would have scored that fight as a draw. Overall, for what the card was, lacking star power, it was a pretty decent night of fights. I really enjoyed all of them. But Chucky, man. Damn, he lost. Made me lose money. Well, at least I got a tap out hat. Thank you for watching my video. Asian MMA signing out.